What up, y'all? It's boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Roz here with Perceive Across the Blog. Real quick, I want to tell y'all about this interview. I had a chance to sit down with Json as well as Thi'sl to talk about St. Louis, what's going on in Ferguson, police brutality, all type of topics came up, and I'm in the process of editing it now. They were in town because of a group called Life Remodel, and Life Remodel is actually putting out a documentary about how a school was transforming here in Detroit called Cody High. So at the end of this interview, you're going to see a trailer for that movie, so check it out. But first, Thi'sl, part one of this interview was talking about the looting that happened in St. Louis. I'm sorry, in Ferguson. So check that out. Crazy story.
Because looting is coming in probably from the city.
From the city, they
coming in. Most they all their cousins and all their
most of the looters that got caught, the dudes that they caught and arrested, none of them were from Ferguson. They were all from like Dallas, Tennessee. Like they were from everywhere, bro. Like none of the looters, like I was out there. The looting was not done in the name of Mike Brown justice. It was like, hey, bro, these are the police right here on this line. Bug's like, let's go in the weed shop. You know what I'm saying? And that's literally like I saw. Like after Quick Trip was done doing the vision. Once the first one, I saw it from the first one all the way to the last one. Like I watched every one they went into. Literally, we going down the street in the car, following the crowd, videoing. You can't call the police because they all on the line. So we following the crowd, and it's literally back to back to back. Dudes like stop, say, like we hear in every conversation. Dudes like, hey, the rim shop. Pull over there. Come out the rim shop. Hey, Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? It's like people. It was almost like people were thinking in their head, like, "Dog, you know what I need? I need some." Now the thing that was amazing to me, I'm not gonna lie, it's not amazing in a good, not in a good amazing way. I was like, wow, this is amazing. But me and my cousin, all the way down the block, we following the crowd every so. Now at one point, the police are probably. Man, they not a half a block away. They like the police like so close to the people looting that they could see their face, but they couldn't move the line. The dudes busting windows in front of police going in and out of stores. Police holding the line. Like dudes are going in and out of the store right in front of the police. They just holding the line. So at one point, we following people down. We in the car driving, videoing, and the whole time we driving, we like they not going in Walmart. My cousin like, bro, they going in Walmart. That's my cousin. I said, no, they're not going. I said, dog, we're talking a super center. I said, so far we've seen them go in wig shops, dudes coming out with 50 bags of hair. They going in. I'm like, bro, they're not going into Walmart. We're talking super center Walmart. My cousin said, watch what I tell you. So we go all the way there. Bro, they ran into the mobile while the Arabics that own it were in there. Like they were in there with the door locked. They bust the window and went in there while they were in the store, going in and out of there. And that's when we said, man, where are all these cars going down this way? My cousin said, Walmart. I said, nah, bro, they ain't. So we said, let's go down here. Man, we going down, all you see is cars turning up into the Walmart lot. I said, bro, they not in Walmart. I said, they probably going over here. They're not in Walmart. Man, we hit that corner, man, Walmart. Parking lot was lit up like it was broad daylight, bro. It was hundreds of people coming out with full shopping carts.
And these ain't just thugs running up in the store.
That's the misconception.
Yeah.
People had on work uniforms. Right? Yeah. People had on work uniforms. Yeah. Bruh, truck full of white dudes. Rolled up. Like this ain't just a bunch like I was out there. This ain't work uniform mugs. Like people coming out with full carts, dog. Like full carts. So
let me take over at the Walmart because I work for Walmart.
Yeah.
So I went there that Monday morning. Every register on the front end of the store was completely taken out. Cash, everything inside of them. All the display TVs, the 70s, the 55s.
I saw somebody come out with a 70.
They took every iPad in there, every iPod in there.
The whole jewelry.
The jewelry counter completely broken. It was like this much left.
Listen to me when
Clothes.
Listen to me when I
Clothes.
Listen when I tell you this.
Well, yeah, we couldn't open it. We couldn't open it.
Listen to me when I tell you this about Walmart, bro.
People took the actual cash registers out.
Listen, bro. I was there. Outside on the lot, people were coming out with full shopping carts. Like people were rolling carts out the store, popping their trunk like it's store hours, and putting stuff in the trunk and going back in, like for more.
And these ain't just thugs. So even when I look, this one of the saddest things about it. Hold on, go ahead.
It was so sad, dog. I'm sitting out there, like literally, I've never been so where I couldn't believe something was happening. Where you just, it was like you inside of a movie. I'm like, this ain't happening. My cousin said, watch this. They finna hit every store on this lot that got something in it they want. I said, nah, bro, it's over. So we thinking it's over. We like, they hit the Walmart, it's over. It's the big bang. My cousin said, look up the hill. Bro, all you saw was people kicking the shoe carnival window.
Oh yeah.
When the shoe carnival, people coming out with boxes like this. Toys R Us. They opened the loading dock on Walmart. The back door where they had the loading dock open. Mugs was pulling their cars to the loading dock, going in the storage room. They went in shoe carnival, loaded it down. They left shoe carnival. They went to Toys R Us. They left Toys R Us. They went in the phone store, and then we said it's over. All right, it's over. My cousin said, no, it's not, bro. He said, what's across this 270 in the clock tower? I said, Prime Soul, City Trends, Ross's, that the jewelry store. My cousin said, exactly. I said, nah, bro, it's over. He said, pull over there. Man, we pulled over to the tower. Literally, when we pulled over there, Muzz was coming out of City Trends with hands full of clothes like this, running to their cars. And another group of people pulled up, rolled over to the Prime Soul. Hands on the Prime Soul had gates on their window. Like 10 people got together on the gate. Yanked the gate off, man. Dudes had so many shoes when they left out of there. I saw one dude drop 4 boxes of shoes and keep going. 4 pair of shoes sitting on the side of the car we were in.
That's crazy.
He didn't even stop for him. He had boxes. He was just running. They went in every store up and down there. After that, I said, that shit, I'm gone. I said, I just said, because I didn't know where that night was going to end. I said, bro, it was like watching a swarm of bees. Like go from like one thing to another. Like, every time somebody came out, go to this store, yeah. Then Walgreens.
So hold on, did somebody pre-plan all this?
No, it happened when the people left the Quick Trip.
Right.
We were standing by the police line, and somebody said, you heard them say, hey, let's go up in the cell phone store. And people was like, bet. All you heard was doosh, doosh, doosh. People like, ah, cell phone store. When they came out of there, somebody said, hey, go in the wig shop. Doosh. They came out of there, go into such and such. Doosh. And then the whole crowd just said, woof. Wow. Going down West Florida. So it was crazy, dog. But I'm telling you, craziest thing, that night, we was on our way home after we saw them hit the clock tower. Walmart was shut down when we rode past there. Gate on the door, everything. We like, they ain't going to Walmart. So we coming back past there. Man, now you know when Walgreens shut down, lights off, gate closed, everything, right?
Right.
Man, we rolled back past Walgreens, bro. It looked like it was broad daylight. They had they had all the lights on in Walgreens. Like all the lights was on, the doors was open. Mug's just walking in and out the doors like it's broad day. I'm talking about in and out of there.
Not too long ago, I was standing at the bus stop, and it was kind of dark outside, and I was standing there, and this man, he just kept riding past me, so he stopped and was like, you cute, I think you should get in the car. And I'm like, wait, what? So then he drove, so once I got to the next bus stop, he was sitting there, and I'm like, why are you following me?
That's why lighting is so important, especially when you're talking about young people who are just trying to get to school to get an education.
On my block, there's a lot of abandoned homes. I gotta kind of walk in the middle of the street so I won't be getting like attacked from the side, from these side, because it's in between. It's an abandoned home over here, abandoned home over there.
Trying to create safe routes from schools.
Governor Center is definitely big on hitting these neighborhoods.
Oftentimes, you know, the criminals will run into the houses, and it just poses a threat to our safety and also the community.
These are young people that are not going to class. They've seen their best friends murdered. They weren't making good choices. They were out of control. They were destined to fail. So we had to have something aggressive to change behavior.
What hurt me the most is that, you know, our athletic program, you know, suffered, you know, because we didn't have the funds or the resources that the school once had.
I love the city. I love to see urban renewal. That's why I so appreciate the work of organizations like Life Remodeled. They're rolling up their sleeves.
We're loving people just the way that they are. We're going to communities.
And when these young people know that you're doing what you're doing because you love them, they respond to it. But it's also an opportunity to be part of Detroit's future.
It's going to be big for Cody altogether.